Do you know what we need to do with liberals?
Bomb them. Bomb them. Keep bombing them. Bomb them again and again.
Nah, I kid. Only do that in a video game. But on a serious note, we actually do need to figure out what to do. Because, I mean, we can't talk to them. This much I know.
There's an Hispanic-looking cop, a white cop, and a black cop. And you guys yelled, another black cop, and you guys yelled, cops and Klan go hand in hand. How does that work? Do you know how that works? Me neither.
Cops are racist, the Klan is racist, and that's all the more we have to say.
Cops are racist. Based on these cops, not these cops?
We don't have any more to say.
Yeah. You too? Done?
They have been too brainwashed to listen to reason. Take the fact that they can't even understand simple biology, which is proven by the fact that only a handful of them even know what a woman is.
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't?
Not in this context.
So
I'm not a biologist.
The meaning of the word woman is so unclear and controversial that you can't give me a definition?
I don't know what the solution is, to be quite honest. I have some ideas about how to get through to them, primarily re-elect Trump in 2024, and then maybe they will open their eyes enough to see that the vast majority of Americans don't like the load of crap they've been pushing the last 10 years. Truthfully, it's sad that the left has become the party of insanity.
This is the neighborhood, and you are not welcome.
The party of lies, corruption, deceit, coercion, and identity politics, and so on. Hell, they banned Trump off Facebook while he was a president.
Good afternoon, and we start with some breaking news. President Trump, has been banned indefinitely from Facebook and Instagram, and at least until the end of his presidency.
Meanwhile, letting terrorist organizations remain on the site. If you don't even have an issue with that, you're not ready for a real, honest conversation. The left shamed those of us who chose not to get vaccinated. They slandered us. They lied about us, saying that Bud Light 19 was our fault.
I just got a monthly briefing from my COVID team, and here's the latest data that confirms that we're still in a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
They claimed vaccines were safe and effective. So explain to me the excess deaths then. They claimed, and still claim to this day, that the Republicans are the violent extremists in America. And yet, all we see is violence from the left.
Lawlessness run amok. A total of 6 businesses were targeted over the weekend in Compton in what authorities describe as flash mob-style incidents. Surveillance video shows 2 masked men break in through the front door of Birreria Gonzalez, a Mexican restaurant on Rosecrans near Long Beach Boulevard. The intersection of Alondra and Central saw the largest gathering. That's where a mob swarmed the Arco gas station around 2 in the morning. You see some looters with their faces covered, others not even bothering concealing their identities as they ransack the place. They grab everything from booze to condoms. The LA County Sheriff's Department says thousands of dollars worth of merchandise was stolen. Investigators say shots were fired about a block away, but nobody was injured. The vandalism and shoplifting becoming far too common, according to frustrated residents.
Oh, but don't worry, none of what you just saw was violent. In fact, you don't even have to believe me. Listen to this truth teller.
Were largely peaceful demonstrations in the face of law enforcement. It wasn't until night fell that things began to get a little bit more contentious. Things were thrown back and forth. Police started using some of those crowd dispersal tactics like tear gas, even playing very loud sounds to push them out. And then what you are seeing, the common theme that ties all of this together, is an expression of anger and frustration over what people feel like has become an all too familiar story playing out in places from across the country, not just here in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
God, and don't even get me started on the propaganda in this country. Boy, oh boy. You think you're receiving news from a news anchor? You're actually receiving your news from a global organization which intends on reeling you in with fear and keeping you there with empty promises of safety and comfort.
Hi, I'm Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our
greatest
responsibility
is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities, the El Paso, Las Cruces communities, Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But we are concerned about troubling and irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
Plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 This is extremely dangerous to our democracy. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous.
But no, of course, liberals have an excuse for that, for everything else. There is always some excuse they can pull out of their ass to explain everything. They will literally say anything in order to not change their mind, and the mental gymnastics they will attempt to perform to weasel their way out of a specific topic is absolutely astounding. Now, this isn't to say that all is bad. To be fair, I think there is a shift coming, and hopefully soon. We are seeing protests throughout France over the pension reforms. We are seeing Canadians fighting for freedom of speech against the tyrant Trudeau. I think there are a lot more good people than evil people in the world. It's just that the good people have been asleep at the wheel for too long, and the ship has steered off course. We are here, as Americans, to right this ship, to once again bring back the traditional values this country was founded on, to remove the corruption within our government, and to make America great again.
We all bleed the same red blood of patriots. Your voice, your hopes, and your dreams will define our American destiny. And your courage and goodness and love will forever guide us along the way. Together, we will make America strong again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.